Imagine sitting at your computer, waiting impatiently for programs to load, your browser crawling as you try to open new tabs, and even simple tasks taking far longer than they should. We've all been there, and the frustration can be overwhelming. But what if there was a secret technique to boost your PC's speed that most users overlook? Something hidden, not in new expensive hardware or fancy software, but right in your existing setup? Today, get ready to discover that secret. A little-known combination of system tuning, overlooked settings, and clever tips that can transform your sluggish machine into a computing powerhouse. Let's begin with the basics. Understanding what actually slows your PC down. Over time, your computer accumulates clutter, temporary files, unused applications, unnecessary startup programs, all of which drain its resources. But there's more to it than that. Your system settings, background services, and even minor configurations can have a significant impact on speed and performance. The true secret to unlocking your PC's full potential lies in optimizing these aspects, step by step. First, let's tackle startup programs. Every time you turn on your PC, a collection of applications handpicked by default settings launch immediately, taking up valuable memory and processor power before you've even opened your first window. Many of these you rarely, if ever, use. Here's what you can do. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus ESC to open Task Manager. Head to the Startup tab and carefully review the list. Disable anything unnecessary. Think of apps you don't use daily, like secondary chat clients, update checkers, or music programs. Just this one act can cut startup times dramatically, letting your computer focus only on what you need. Next, dig deeper into your system by clearing out temporary files. Over months or even years of use, your hard drive clutters with remnants of software installations, browser caches, and update leftovers. Although these files are often hidden, they pile up fast, eating away at storage space and bogging down your drive. To clear them out efficiently, use the built-in Disk Cleanup tool. Search for Disk Cleanup in your Start menu, select your drive, and let the scan complete. Check all unnecessary categories, especially those labeled temporary, and proceed to delete. You'll be surprised how much space you can reclaim and how much smoother your system runs afterward. But what truly separates an average PC user from a speed-savvy expert is attention to memory usage. A secret technique known as RAM balancing can give your system a powerful jolt. Open Resource Monitor from the Task Manager and observe which programs are hogging the most memory. Often, web browsers with dozens of open tabs, cloud storage applications syncing in the background, or even your email client can consume valuable RAM. If you notice certain processes consuming more than their fair share, right-click and end these tasks, or consider alternatives that use fewer resources. For browser users, consider an extension that allows you to snooze tabs you aren't using, instantly freeing up memory. Another faint-and-missed culprit is visual effects. While animations and shadows make your interface look modern and appealing, they can severely impact speed, especially on older machines. Here's a little-known trick. Right-click the Start button, choose System, then click Advanced System Settings. Under the Performance section, select Settings, and you'll find a list of visual effects. Selecting Adjust for Best Performance turns off these resource-heavy effects, leaving you with a streamlined, fast interface. You can also customize which effects to keep and which to disable, tailoring aesthetics to your needs without trading away speed. But perhaps the most powerful, least discussed speed boost revolves around background services and scheduled tasks. Many applications install invisible services that run continuously, even when you're not using the program, scanning, updating, and collecting statistics. Enter MES-config into your search bar to launch the System Configuration tool. Examine the Services tab, check Hide all Microsoft services so you don't accidentally disable essential ones, and review what's left. Deselect any services that don't serve you daily needs, printer helpers, third-party updaters, or software that no longer matters. Your system will now devote its energy to what you actually care about. For those who truly want to embrace the secret of sustained speed, consider the page file settings. The page file acts as virtual memory, supplementing your physical RAM when it gets full. Often, it's left on automatic, which works for many, but by manually setting its size to an optimized value, typically 1.5 times your RAM, you prevent Windows from constantly resizing it, which drains performance in data-heavy tasks. Navigate to System Properties, then Performance Options, and adjust your virtual memory according to your system specs. This small tweak alone transforms responsiveness, especially on computers with limited RAM. Let's not forget about keeping your system clean from digital viruses and malware. Malicious software is infamous for silently consuming resources in the background, surreptitiously transmitting data, and even displaying unwanted ads. A thorough scan with a reputable anti-malware tool can root out threats and restore system resources. For ongoing protection, keep both your operating system and all major software updated. Security patches often improve both safety and performance. Now here's an advanced secret that few tapping: monitoring disk health and defragmenting storage. For traditional hard drives, not SSDs, file fragments can scatter across your disk, causing longer load times and sluggish searches. Regularly running the built-in defragment and optimize drives tool consolidates files, letting the disk reader access data more efficiently. For SSD users, ensure you're using the optimize function, which triggers a process called trim, maintaining peak performance of your drive over time. While all these tips work wonders individually, the secret to a dramatically faster PC is combining them into a maintenance ritual. Every few weeks, set aside half an hour to clear temp files, audit your startup programs, review memory hogs, and update drivers. Like tuning up a car, this regular care prevents performance loss, ensuring your machine stays fast and nimble. But let's discuss an even deeper secret: driver and firmware updates. Often overlooked, outdated drivers, particularly for graphics and network cards, can drag down your system, producing compatibility issues and unexplained slowdowns. Visit your hardware manufacturer's website for the latest updates, especially after major operating system patches. Firmware updates for SSDs and other components can also yield significant speed boosts, sometimes patching bugs or unlocking new features. An insider tip that many professionals swear by: organize your desktop and files. A desktop overflowing with shortcuts, folders, and documents isn't just an eyesore. It can slow boot times and make File Explorer lag. Move old files to categorized folders, keeping only critical shortcuts visible. Similarly, a well-organized file system means Windows spends less time indexing and more time performing your tasks. Finally, never underestimate the power of a simple reboot. While it sounds trivial, restarting flushes out memory leaks, ends background processes, and cleans up system tasks. If you notice your PC slowing down, a reboot often restores lost performance. Think of it as a daily reset that keeps your computer in peak form. And for those who truly wish to go above and beyond, consider a fresh Windows reinstall every couple of years. This might sound drastic, but nothing revives a computer like starting from scratch, removing all accumulated clutter, and installing only well-vetted, necessary software. Before taking this step, be sure to back up your valued data, but once complete, you'll feel like you've bought a brand new machine. In the end, the ultimate PC speed boost isn't about a single one-click fix. It's understanding the cumulative impact of everyday choices: managing startup programs, taming memory use, freeing storage, auditing background services, and staying vigilant against digital threats. By integrating these secrets into your routine, you'll experience snappy load times, responsive applications, and the satisfaction that comes from mastering your technology. So the next time you find yourself frustrated by a slow computer, remember, the power to boost its speed, perhaps beyond what you thought possible, lies in your hands. Explore these lesser-known tricks, embrace regular maintenance, and enjoy a PC that finally keeps up with you, no matter how ambitious your tasks become.